Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I stand before you not as a man of perfection, but as a person who has faced countless battles, stumbled and risen each time. I want to talk to you about something that runs deep in the veins of every person who has ever dared to dream the will to win. When I say I will win, I'm not just talking about victory over an opponent, but victory over the toughest battles we face, our doubts, our fears, and our failures. Victory isn't always about crossing the finish line first or standing on the highest podium. It's often about conquering the battles that rage within. We all have those moments when doubt creeps in, when fear whispers in our ears that we're not good enough, not strong enough, not capable enough. These whispers, these internal battles, are some of the toughest fights we'll ever face. But here's the truth: those doubts and fears, they're not there to defeat us. They're there to challenge us, to test our resolve, and to make us stronger. Imagine waking up every day with the weight of those doubts pressing down on you, making every step feel heavier, every decision feel more uncertain. It's easy to be overwhelmed, to let those feelings of inadequacy dictate your actions, or worse, inaction. But the real test of strength isn't in avoiding these feelings, it's in facing them head on. It's in acknowledging that fear, that doubt, and saying, I see you, but you don't control me. Winning over yourself means recognizing that you are your own biggest competitor. It's not about beating someone else in a race or outshining someone else in a competition. It's about pushing past your own limitations, the ones you've imposed on yourself or the ones life has thrown at you. It's about understanding that the person you were yesterday is the only one you need to be better than today. Every time you overcome that voice inside that tells you to quit, every time you push through when your body and mind are screaming for you to stop, you're winning. You're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you think, more resilient than you believe, and more capable than you ever imagined. This kind of victory doesn't happen overnight. It's a daily grind, a continuous process of challenging your own beliefs about what you can and cannot do. It's about taking those moments of self-doubt and turning them into fuel for your fire. It's about refusing to let your fears dictate your actions. Instead, you use them as a ladder to climb higher, to reach further, to become the person you know you're capable of being. And when you start winning these battles, when you start seeing that you can overcome the things that once held you back, you'll realize something powerful. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Once you conquer those, there's nothing that can stand in your way. Obstacles are an inevitable part of life. They show up uninvited, often at the most inconvenient times, and they demand our attention. But these challenges, these roadblocks we encounter on our journey are not just there to make our lives difficult. They're there to teach us, to mold us, to prepare us for the greater things that lie ahead. When we face an obstacle, our first instinct might be to turn away, to find an easier path, to avoid the discomfort. But in doing so, we miss the lesson that challenge is trying to teach us. Every obstacle carries with it a lesson, a piece of wisdom that we can only gain by going through the experience, by confronting it head on. It's in the struggle that we learn what we're truly made of. We discover strengths we didn't know we had, and we uncover weaknesses that we can work on to become stronger. These challenges test our resolve, our commitment, and our patience. They push us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to grow in ways we never thought possible. Think about it: when everything is easy, when life is smooth and comfortable, we don't feel the need to change or to grow. It's only when we're faced with something difficult, something that seems almost insurmountable, that we dig deep and find out what we're truly capable of. Obstacles teach us about resilience. They teach us that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. When we fail, when we stumble, we have two choices. We can let the failure define us, or we can learn from it, adapt, and try again with a new perspective, with new knowledge. Each time we fall, we have the opportunity to get back up stronger and wiser than before. Moreover, obstacles teach us about creativity. They force us to think differently, to innovate, to find new solutions to problems we might have thought were impossible to solve. When the usual way isn't working, we have to find another path, another method. And in that process, we discover abilities, ideas, and talents that might have remained dormant had we not been pushed to explore them. Through challenges, we also learn the value of perseverance. It's easy to keep going when everything is going well, but the true test of character comes when things get tough. Perseverance is not just about pushing through, it's about maintaining hope and faith even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about believing in your ability to overcome, even when the path ahead is unclear. Obstacles, in their essence, are opportunities in disguise. They are the universe's way of saying, you're ready for more. You're ready to level up. And when we embrace them as such, when we stop seeing them as mere roadblocks and start recognizing them as the teachers they are, we unlock a new level of growth, understanding, and success. Personal triumph is a deeply intimate and profound experience, one that often goes unnoticed by the outside world but resonates powerfully within. It's the quiet victories, the moments of overcoming that aren't celebrated with fanfare or applause, but with a deep internal satisfaction that you've conquered something significant, something that mattered deeply to you. These triumphs often happen in the shadows, away from the spotlight. They occur in those private moments when no one else is watching, when the battle is between you and your own limitations, fears, or doubts. Personal triumph is about setting a goal that might seem small or insignificant to others, but holds immense value to you. It's about the journey you undertake, often alone, to achieve something that you know will make a difference in your life, in your own sense of self-worth, and in your understanding of what you're capable of. There is something uniquely powerful about the victories we achieve for ourselves, by ourselves. They are often the hardest won battles because they require us to dig deep into our reserves of strength, resilience, and determination. There's no one to cheer us on, no external motivation or validation, just the knowledge that we are doing something that truly matters to us. These are the victories that shape our character, that build our confidence, and that give us the courage to face even greater challenges in the future. Consider the struggle to break a bad habit, for instance. It's not a battle fought in public, but one waged in the private moments when the temptation to give in is strongest. The triumph in resisting that temptation, in choosing a healthier path despite the pull of old patterns, is a personal victory that might seem small to others, but is monumental to you. It represents your ability to control your own actions, to steer your life in the direction you want to go, and to overcome the inner obstacles that once held you back. Personal triumph is also about the realization of inner strength. There comes a moment in every journey when you realize that the struggle you're enduring is not just about achieving a goal, but about proving something to yourself. It's about discovering that you are stronger, more capable, and more resilient than you ever gave yourself credit for. This self-realization is a victory in itself, a triumph that redefines what you believe is possible for your life. These moments of personal triumph are the ones that stay with us, that we carry in our hearts long after the moment has passed. They are the stories we tell ourselves when we need a reminder of our own capabilities. They are the fuel that drives us to keep pushing forward, to keep striving for more, even when the journey is tough and the path is unclear. In these moments, we also learn to value our own approval over the approval of others. The world may never know or care about these victories, but they matter deeply to us because they represent our own growth, our own progress, and our own commitment to becoming the best version of ourselves. This self-validation, this ability to acknowledge and celebrate our own achievements, is a crucial aspect of personal triumph. It's about recognizing that we are enough, that our efforts and our victories are worthy of recognition, even if the only person who sees them is ourselves. Personal triumph is the foundation upon which we build a life of meaning and purpose. It's the accumulation of these small, quiet victories that gives us the confidence to take on bigger challenges, to pursue our dreams, and to live authentically and fully. Each triumph adds to our sense of self-worth, reinforcing the belief that we are capable of achieving great things, not because others say so, but because we have proven it to ourselves time and time again. Consistency and effort is the bedrock of success. It's about showing up every single day, putting in the work, and maintaining a steady, determined approach to whatever goal you're striving for. This isn't about flashy, one-time bursts of energy or occasional displays of enthusiasm. It's about the quiet, persistent effort that builds over time, laying the foundation for real, lasting achievement. When we think about success, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of big moments, those times when everything comes together and we achieve something significant. But what often gets overlooked is the long, sometimes monotonous journey that leads to those moments. It's the daily grind, the repetitive tasks, the small steps that, when taken consistently, add up to something extraordinary. This is where the power of consistency comes in. It's not glamorous, and it's not always exciting, but it's what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. Consistency and effort teaches us discipline. It's easy to work hard when we're feeling motivated, when everything is going well, and when the goal is within sight. But what about the days when motivation is low, when progress feels slow, or when obstacles seem insurmountable? Those are the days when consistency becomes your best friend. It's the discipline to keep going, to stick to your routine, and to trust the process even when the results aren't immediately visible. Every day that you put in the effort, you're building something. Even if the progress seems slow, even if it feels like you're not getting anywhere, each step is moving you closer to your goal. Think of it like laying bricks for a house. Each brick on its own might not seem like much, but over time, with consistent effort, those bricks come together to create something solid, something lasting. It's the same with your goals. Each day of consistent effort adds up, creating momentum that eventually becomes unstoppable.
Consistency also creates habits, and habits are powerful. When you consistently put in the effort, you start to build routines that make it easier to stay on track. What once required a conscious effort becomes second nature, something you do automatically because it's ingrained in you. This is the beauty of consistency. It turns effort into habit, and once something is a habit, it becomes much easier to maintain over the long term. Moreover, consistency builds resilience. When you commit to putting in the effort every day, you develop the ability to push through difficulties and setbacks. You learn that progress isn't always linear, that there will be ups and downs, but that if you keep going, you'll get there. This resilience is what keeps you moving forward when others might give up. It's what allows you to keep your eyes on the prize, even when the road is long and the journey is tough. Consistency in effort also helps you improve over time. It's like sharpening a blade. Each day of effort hones your skills, refines your abilities, and makes you better than you were the day before. Even if the progress is incremental, over time these small improvements accumulate, leading to significant advancements. This is how mastery is achieved, not through sudden leaps, but through steady, consistent practice. Another important aspect of consistency is that it builds trust both in yourself and from others. When you consistently show up and put in the work, you develop a reputation for reliability and dedication. People know they can count on you because you've proven time and time again that you're committed to your goals. This trust is invaluable, both in personal and professional relationships, as it opens doors and creates opportunities that wouldn't be available to someone who lacks consistency. But perhaps most importantly, consistency in effort fosters self-belief. When you commit to something and see it through day after day, you build confidence in your ability to achieve what you set out to do. You start to see yourself as someone who doesn't quit, who doesn't shy away from hard work, and who can be counted on to follow through. This belief in yourself is crucial because it gives you the strength to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Consistency is the engine that drives progress. It's not about being perfect every day, but about showing up and doing your best, even when your best might look different from one day to the next. It's about trusting that the cumulative effect of your efforts will lead to success, even if you can't see it right away. And it's about knowing that, with each day of consistent effort, you're getting closer to your goal, building something meaningful, and becoming the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. Courage to dream is the audacity to believe in possibilities beyond the present, to envision a future shaped by your desires rather than by the limitations of your current circumstances. It's about allowing yourself to imagine a life that transcends the ordinary, a life that reflects your deepest hopes and aspirations, even when the world around you suggests that such dreams are unrealistic or unattainable. Dreaming requires a special kind of bravery because it involves vulnerability. To dream is to acknowledge that there is something more that you want, something more that you're striving for. But with that acknowledgement comes the risk of failure, the possibility of disappointment, and the fear of being let down. It takes courage to push past these fears and to allow yourself to dream big, to reach for something that others might deem impossible. It takes courage to open yourself up to the possibility that you might not succeed, but to go ahead and dream anyway, because the pursuit of that dream is worth the risk. The courage to dream also means standing firm in the face of doubt, both your own and that of others. The world can be a harsh place for dreamers. People might tell you that your dreams are too big, too ambitious, or too unrealistic. They might try to bring you back down to earth, to convince you to settle for something more attainable. But the courage to dream is the strength to hold on to your vision, even when others don't understand it, even when you're the only one who believes in it. It's about trusting that inner voice that tells you that you're capable of more, that there's a path out there for you that is uniquely yours, even if you can't see it clearly yet. This kind of courage often requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's easy to stick with what's familiar, with what feels safe and predictable. But dreams don't live within the boundaries of comfort, they thrive in the unknown, in the spaces where there are no guarantees, only possibilities. To pursue a dream often means venturing into new territory, taking risks and facing challenges that you've never encountered before. It means embracing uncertainty and being willing to learn and grow along the way, even if the path is unclear. Moreover, the courage to dream is closely tied to resilience. Dreams don't always unfold smoothly. The road to achieving them is often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and failures. It takes resilience to keep your dream alive in the face of these challenges, to pick yourself up after a setback and keep moving forward. This resilience is fueled by the courage to believe that your dream is worth fighting for, that it's worth the effort, the time, and the sacrifices it requires. It's the courage to keep going, even when the journey is tough, because you know that the destination is worth it. Dreams are also deeply personal. They reflect your innermost desires, your values, and your vision for what your life could be. Having the courage to dream means being true to yourself, even when it's easier to conform to what others expect of you. It's about embracing your uniqueness, understanding that your dreams don't have to make sense to anyone else, as long as they make sense to you. This authenticity requires courage because it involves going against the grain, carving out your own path, and sometimes standing alone in your convictions. Furthermore, the courage to dream is about giving yourself permission to want more. In a world that often emphasizes practicality and conformity, it can be easy to suppress your dreams, to convince yourself that you should be satisfied with what you have. But dreaming requires you to acknowledge that you have the potential for more, that you're capable of reaching heights you've never imagined. It's about refusing to settle for a life that doesn't fulfill you and instead daring to pursue a vision that excites you, inspires you, and brings you joy. This courage is also about embracing the possibility of greatness. When you dare to dream, you're opening yourself up to the idea that you can achieve something extraordinary, something that has the power to change your life, and perhaps even the lives of others. It's about recognizing that you have something special to offer the world, that your dreams are not just fantasies but blueprints for a future that you can create. This belief in your own potential is at the heart of the courage to dream, and it's what drives you to keep striving, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Ultimately, the courage to dream is about living a life that is true to who you are. It's about honoring your passions, your ambitions, and your desires, and refusing to let fear or doubt hold you back. It's about believing in yourself, even when the path ahead is uncertain, and knowing that the pursuit of your dreams is one of the most fulfilling and meaningful endeavors you can undertake. It's about daring to imagine a future that excites you, and then having the courage to go out and make that future a reality. Life's trials are the sculptors that shape us, the forces that mold our character and resilience. They are not just random challenges thrown our way, they are purposeful experiences that forge us into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. These trials, whether they come in the form of failures, losses, or difficult circumstances, are the catalysts for growth, pushing us beyond our limits and forcing us to tap into inner resources we never knew we had. When we face adversity, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, to see the difficulties as roadblocks that hinder our progress. But when we shift our perspective, we begin to understand that these trials are actually opportunities in disguise, opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become more than we were before. Every trial we encounter carries with it a lesson, and it's through these lessons that we build the foundation for future success. These challenges teach us patience and perseverance. In a world that often values instant gratification, life's trials remind us that true growth takes time. They force us to slow down, to endure discomfort, and to stay the course even when the outcome is uncertain. This perseverance builds strength, teaching us that we are capable of enduring more than we ever thought possible. It's in these moments of struggle that we develop the grit and determination necessary to achieve our long-term goals. Life's trials also serve as mirrors, reflecting back to us our strengths and weaknesses. They reveal aspects of our character that we might not have been aware of, highlighting the areas where we excel and the areas where we need to improve. Through these experiences, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, learning what we're truly capable of when pushed to our limits. This self-awareness is invaluable, as it allows us to navigate future challenges with greater confidence and clarity. Furthermore, these trials build resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Resilience is not something we're born with, it's something we develop through experience. Each time we face a difficult situation and come out on the other side, we add another layer to our resilience. We become better equipped to handle the next challenge, knowing that we've survived tough times before and can do so again. This resilience becomes a cornerstone of our character, giving us the strength to face whatever life throws our way. Life's trials also teach us empathy and compassion. When we go through hardships, we gain a deeper understanding of the struggles others face. This shared experience of suffering connects us to others, fostering a sense of empathy and compassion that might not have developed otherwise. It's through our own pain that we learn to be more understanding, more patient, and more supportive of those who are going through their own trials. This emotional growth enriches our relationships and helps us build stronger, more meaningful connections with the people around us. These trials also push us to innovate and adapt. When the usual ways of doing things no longer work, we're forced to think creatively, to come up with new solutions to old problems. This process of innovation not only helps us overcome the immediate challenge, but also equips us with new skills and perspectives that can be applied to other areas of our lives. In this way, life's trials become a source of continuous learning and development, expanding our capabilities and broadening our horizons.
Moreover, the trials we face often lead to a deeper sense of purpose. When we're challenged, we're forced to reevaluate our priorities and focus on what truly matters. This process of introspection can lead to a clearer understanding of our goals and values, helping us to align our actions with our deeper sense of purpose. As a result, we emerge from these trials with a renewed sense of direction and motivation, driven by a clearer vision of the life we want to create. In facing life's trials, we also learn the value of gratitude. When we overcome a difficult situation, we gain a greater appreciation for the things we might have taken for granted before. This newfound gratitude enriches our lives, making us more mindful of the blessings we have and more appreciative of the small joys that make life meaningful. It's often through the contrast of hardship that we come to fully appreciate the beauty and abundance in our lives. Lastly, life's trials remind us of our own resilience and capacity for transformation. They show us that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by how we respond to them. Every trial is an opportunity to rewrite our story, to transform our pain into strength, and to emerge from the experience with a renewed sense of self and a deeper understanding of our own potential. It's through these transformative experiences that we realize our true power, the power to rise above our challenges, to learn from them, and to use them as stepping stones on our journey toward becoming the best version of ourselves. The power of conviction is a force that drives us to pursue our beliefs and values with unwavering determination. It's the inner fire that fuels our actions, guiding us through adversity and inspiring us to stand firm in the face of challenges. Conviction is not just a fleeting feeling or a momentary passion. It is a deeply rooted belief that shapes our decisions, our actions, and ultimately our lives. When we are guided by conviction, we operate from a place of certainty. This certainty doesn't mean that we have all the answers or that we are immune to doubt, but rather that we have a clear sense of purpose and direction. It's this clarity that gives us the strength to move forward, even when the path ahead is uncertain or fraught with obstacles. The power of conviction provides us with the resilience to keep going, to push through difficulties, and to remain true to our course, even when others might waver. Conviction also gives us courage. When we are deeply committed to something, whether it's a cause, a principle, or a personal goal, we are more willing to take risks, to step outside of our comfort zones, and to face the unknown. This courage is born out of a belief in something greater than ourselves, a belief that what we are striving for is worth the effort, the struggle, and even the potential for failure. It's this belief that empowers us to stand up for what we know is right, to defend our values, and to pursue our dreams with relentless determination. Moreover, the power of conviction helps us to influence others. When we are passionate about our beliefs, that passion is contagious. People are drawn to those who have a clear sense of purpose, who speak with authority and confidence because they truly believe in what they are saying. This is the essence of leadership, being able to inspire and motivate others to rally behind a cause or a vision. Conviction gives us the power to make a difference, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of others as well. Conviction also provides us with a sense of integrity. When we live according to our beliefs, we align our actions with our values, creating a sense of coherence and authenticity in our lives. This alignment is crucial because it allows us to live with integrity, to be true to ourselves, and to maintain our self-respect, even in the face of temptation or pressure to compromise. The power of conviction ensures that we don't just go through the motions or follow the crowd, but instead, we make choices that are consistent with who we are and what we stand for. In times of uncertainty or adversity, conviction serves as a stabilizing force. It anchors us, providing a sense of security and confidence, even when everything else seems to be in flux. This stability allows us to weather storms, to stay focused on our goals, and to remain steadfast in our beliefs, regardless of the external circumstances. It's this unshakable commitment that gives us the endurance to see things through, to persevere when others might give up, and to achieve success on our own terms. Conviction also drives personal growth and self-improvement. When we are committed to a particular belief or goal, we are more likely to push ourselves to learn, to adapt, and to evolve in order to achieve it. This relentless pursuit of excellence, driven by conviction, leads us to expand our skills, to overcome our limitations, and to continually strive to become better versions of ourselves. The power of conviction, therefore, is not just about achieving external success, it's also about internal transformation, about becoming the person we need to be to fulfill our deepest aspirations. Furthermore, conviction can bring about social change. Throughout history, the most significant movements have been fueled by individuals and groups who were driven by a strong sense of conviction. Whether it was the fight for civil rights, the push for women's suffrage, or the struggle for independence, these movements were sustained by the unwavering belief that change was not only possible, but necessary. The power of conviction has the ability to challenge the status quo, to disrupt unjust systems, and to inspire collective action for a greater good. At a personal level, conviction gives us a sense of fulfillment. There is something deeply satisfying about living in alignment with our beliefs, about pursuing a purpose that resonates with our core values. This fulfillment is not dependent on external rewards or recognition. It comes from knowing that we are living a life of meaning and purpose, that we are making choices that reflect who we truly are. The power of conviction brings with it a profound sense of satisfaction, a sense of peace that comes from knowing we are on the right path. Finally, the power of conviction is what allows us to leave a lasting legacy. When we live with conviction, we create a life that has impact and meaning, a life that leaves a mark on the world. Whether it's through the causes we champion, the values we uphold, or the relationships we nurture, conviction ensures that our actions have purpose and that our contributions are remembered. It's this legacy of conviction that inspires future generations, encouraging them to stand firm in their beliefs and to pursue their own dreams with passion and determination. Art over talent is a powerful concept that highlights the importance of passion, determination, and emotional commitment in achieving success. It suggests that while talent and skill are important, it is the depth of our heart, our enthusiasm, perseverance, and dedication that truly defines our success and allows us to reach our fullest potential. Talent, by definition, is an innate ability or skill that can provide a head start in any field. It can open doors and create opportunities. When we approach our endeavors with heart, we are less likely to be deterred by setbacks because we have a deeper connection to what we are doing. This emotional investment gives us the strength to endure, to persist, and to keep our eyes on the prize, even when success seems distant or difficult. Moreover, heart drives commitment. It's not just about showing up when things are going well, but about dedicating ourselves to our goals, even when motivation wanes or when progress is slow. A person with heart will continue to put in the effort day in and day out because they are deeply connected to their purpose and their passion. This level of commitment often surpasses what can be achieved through talent alone, as it involves a relentless pursuit of excellence that comes from a place of deep personal investment. Art also fosters creativity and innovation. When we are driven by passion, we are more likely to think outside the box, to explore new ideas, and to push the boundaries of what is possible. This creative spark often comes from a place of deep emotional engagement with our work. It's the enthusiasm and love for what we do that inspires us to find novel solutions and to approach problems with a fresh perspective. Talent might provide the tools, but heart provides the vision and the drive to use those tools in innovative ways. Furthermore, heart enhances our ability to connect with others. When we approach our work with genuine passion, it resonates with others, creating a sense of authenticity and relatability. This emotional connection can be powerful in building relationships, inspiring others, and garnering support. People are drawn to those who are deeply passionate about their pursuits because that passion is infectious. It encourages collaboration, motivates teams, and fosters a sense of community and shared purpose. Heart over talent also emphasizes the importance of personal growth. Talent may set a baseline, but it is the heart that drives the continuous effort to improve, to learn, and to evolve. When we are passionate about something, we seek out opportunities to grow and to enhance our skills. This drive for self-improvement often leads to a more profound and lasting mastery of our craft than talent alone could achieve. It is through this ongoing commitment and growth that we can reach new heights and achieve our full potential. Additionally, heart can inspire others. A person who approaches their goals with heartfelt enthusiasm and dedication becomes a role model for others. Their passion serves as a source of inspiration, encouraging those around them to pursue their own dreams with the same level of commitment and fervor. This inspirational quality can have a ripple effect, motivating others to follow their own paths with heart and determination. Finally, heart contributes to a deeper sense of fulfillment. When we pursue our goals with passion and commitment, we find a sense of joy and satisfaction that goes beyond external achievements or accolades. It's the fulfillment that comes from knowing that we are doing what we love, that we are fully engaged in our pursuits, and that we are making a meaningful impact. This intrinsic satisfaction is often more rewarding than any recognition or reward, and it is this sense of fulfillment that sustains us through the ups and downs of our journey. In essence, heart over talent underscores the idea that while talent may provide an advantage, it is the depth of our emotional commitment and passion that truly defines our success. It's the heart that fuels our perseverance, drives our creativity, fosters our connections, and ultimately leads to a deeper, more meaningful engagement with our goals and our lives. Inner strength is the quiet yet formidable force that resides within each of us, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and fortitude. It is the mental and emotional backbone that sustains us through adversity, helping us to overcome obstacles and remain steadfast in our goals. But unlike external sources of power or influence, inner strength is a deeply personal and intrinsic quality rooted in our character and personal resolve. Inner strength is characterized by resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward despite difficulties. This resilience is not about avoiding or ignoring challenges, but about confronting them with a mindset that views obstacles as opportunities for growth. It involves embracing adversity as a part of the journey, understanding that each challenge is a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. This perspective helps us to maintain our composure and stay focused on our objectives, even when faced with significant adversity. Another key aspect of inner strength is emotional regulation. This involves the ability to manage our emotions effectively, to remain calm under pressure, and to respond to situations with a balanced and measured approach. Emotional regulation is crucial for maintaining clarity of thought and making sound decisions, especially in high stress or emotionally charged situations. By harnessing our inner strength, we can control our emotional responses, prevent them from clouding our judgment, and handle challenges with a steady and composed demeanor. Inner strength also encompasses self-discipline, the capacity to stay committed to our goals and values even when tempted to deviate from them. It is the ability to maintain focus and motivation over the long term, despite distractions or setbacks. Self-discipline requires us to set clear objectives, to create structured plans, and to adhere to them diligently. It involves making sacrifices and resisting short-term temptations for the sake of achieving long-term success. Inner strength enables us to persevere in our efforts, to push through obstacles, and to remain dedicated to our path. Confidence is another vital component of inner strength. This confidence is not about arrogance or a sense of superiority, but about a deep-seated belief in our own abilities and worth. It is the self-assurance that we have the skills, the resilience, and the determination to achieve our goals, regardless of the challenges we may encounter. Inner strength helps us to trust ourselves, to stand firm in our convictions, and to pursue our ambitions with conviction and self-belief. Moreover, inner strength is closely linked to self-awareness, the understanding of our own thoughts, emotions, and motivations. This self-awareness allows us to recognize our strengths and weaknesses, to understand our responses to different situations, and to make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. Inner strength fosters this self-awareness, enabling us to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. It helps us to understand our reactions, to manage our stress, and to develop strategies for overcoming difficulties. Compassion and empathy are also integral aspects of inner strength. While it is essential to be strong in the face of adversity, it is equally important to approach others with kindness and understanding. Inner strength allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to offer support and encouragement, and to maintain a sense of humanity even in challenging times. It helps us to balance our own needs with the needs of others, to be resilient while also being compassionate. Inner strength is often nurtured through experience. Each challenge we face, each difficulty we overcome, contributes to the development of our inner fortitude. These experiences teach us about our own capabilities, help us to build confidence, and reinforce our ability to handle adversity. By confronting and overcoming obstacles, we develop a deeper sense of our own strength and resilience, which becomes a valuable asset in future challenges. Furthermore, inner strength involves the capacity for growth and self-improvement. It is the willingness to confront our fears, to learn from our mistakes, and to continuously strive to become better versions of ourselves. This growth mindset helps us to view challenges as opportunities for development, to embrace change, and to pursue personal excellence. Inner strength encourages us to keep evolving, to seek new knowledge, and to enhance our skills and abilities. Finally, inner strength is about maintaining a sense of purpose and direction. It is the driving force that helps us stay committed to our goals and values, even when the path is difficult or unclear. Inner strength provides us with a sense of meaning and motivation, guiding us through the ups and downs of life and helping us to stay focused on what truly matters. It ensures that we remain true to ourselves, to our passions, and to our long-term objectives, even in the face of adversity. In essence, inner strength is the quiet force that empowers us to face life's challenges with resilient self-discipline and confidence. It is the foundation of our emotional and mental fortitude, allowing us to navigate difficulties, to grow and improve, and to maintain a sense of purpose and direction. By cultivating our inner strength, we develop the capacity to overcome obstacles, to stay true to ourselves, and to achieve our goals with perseverance and resolve. The will to win is a dynamic and powerful force that drives individuals to overcome obstacles and achieve their goals. It is the relentless determination and inner resolve that propel people forward, even in the face of significant challenges or setbacks. This will is more than just a desire to succeed. It's an unwavering commitment to push beyond limitations, to stay focused on objectives, and to relentlessly pursue excellence. At the heart of the will to win is an unshakable belief in oneself and one's goals. This belief is the foundation upon which all efforts are built. When individuals have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and believe in their ability to reach it, they develop a powerful motivation to act. This belief fuels their determination and helps them to persevere through difficulties, knowing that their efforts will ultimately lead to success. It is this deep-rooted confidence that enables them to face challenges head-on and to maintain their drive even when the path is arduous. The will to win also encompasses a fierce level of commitment. This commitment is characterized by a willingness to put in the necessary work, to make sacrifices, and to endure hardship in pursuit of a goal. It involves setting clear objectives, creating a plan of action, and dedicating oneself to following through with that plan, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. This level of commitment is not easily swayed by temporary setbacks or failures. Instead, it involves a steadfast focus on long-term goals, with the understanding that success often requires sustained effort and persistence. Persistence is another crucial element of the will to win. This quality refers to the ability to keep going, even when progress is slow or when faced with repeated setbacks. It's about maintaining effort and motivation despite difficulties and not allowing failures or obstacles to deter one from pursuing their goals. Persistence is what enables individuals to continue striving for success, to keep pushing forward, and to remain resilient in the face of adversity. It's the determination to overcome challenges, to learn from mistakes, and to keep moving towards the desired outcome. The will to win also involves a proactive mindset. This means taking initiative, seizing opportunities, and actively working towards achieving goals. It's about not waiting for success to come, but rather taking decisive action to make it happen. This proactive approach requires a forward-thinking attitude and the ability to anticipate and address potential obstacles before they become major issues. It's the drive to take control of one's destiny and to actively shape the path towards success. Moreover, the will to win is fueled by a passion for one's goals. This passion acts as a source of energy and motivation, driving individuals to put in the extra effort and to remain focused on their objectives. When people are passionate about what they are pursuing, they are more likely to go above and beyond, to invest time and resources, and to stay committed to their goals. This passion is what makes the journey towards success not only bearable, but also deeply fulfilling. The will to win also requires mental toughness. This mental toughness is the ability to stay focused, to maintain a positive attitude, and to keep moving forward despite challenges and setbacks. It involves managing stress, handling pressure, and maintaining composure in difficult situations. Mental toughness helps individuals to stay resilient, to overcome self-doubt, and to remain confident in their abilities, even when faced with significant adversity. Adaptability is another important aspect of the will to win. The path to success is rarely straightforward, and individuals must be willing to adapt to changing circumstances and to modify their strategies as needed. This flexibility allows them to respond to new challenges, to learn from experiences, and to adjust their approach in order to stay on track towards their goals. Adaptability ensures that individuals can continue moving forward even when faced with unexpected changes or obstacles. Furthermore, the will to win is strengthened by a strong sense of purpose. When individuals have a clear understanding of why they are pursuing their goals and what they hope to achieve, this sense of purpose provides them with direction and motivation. It helps them to stay focused on their objectives and to remain committed to their efforts, even when faced with difficulties. This purpose-driven approach ensures that the pursuit of success is not just about achieving a specific outcome, but also about fulfilling a deeper personal or professional aspiration. The will to win also involves the ability to maintain a long-term perspective. Success often requires sustained effort over an extended period, and individuals must be willing to stay committed to their goals, even when immediate results are not apparent. This long-term perspective helps individuals to stay focused on their objectives, to remain patient in the face of delays, and to continue working towards their goals with determination and resolve. Finally, the will to win is characterized by a willingness to embrace challenges and to view them as opportunities for growth. Instead of being deterred by difficulties, individuals with a strong will to win see challenges as chances to learn, to improve, and to demonstrate their resilience. This positive attitude towards challenges helps them to stay motivated, to overcome obstacles, and to ultimately achieve their goals. In essence, the will to win is a powerful force that combines belief, commitment, persistence, proactivity, passion, mental toughness, adaptability, purpose, long-term perspective, and a positive attitude towards challenges. It is this combination of qualities that enables individuals to overcome obstacles, to stay focused on their goals, and to achieve success through relentless effort and determination. In closing, the will to win is not merely a trait, but a way of life, a profound commitment to pursuing excellence and achieving our deepest aspirations. It is the driving force that propels us through the toughest challenges, the source of our resilience in the face of adversity, and the spark that ignites our passion for success. It is not about being the strongest or the most talented, it's about having the unwavering resolve to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. As you set your sights on your goals and face the trials that lie ahead, remember that the true measure of success is not just in reaching the destination, but in the strength and determination you exhibit along the journey. Embrace your inner drive, nurture your commitment, and let your will to win be the guiding light that leads you through every challenge and triumph. Believe in your capacity to achieve greatness and let the power of your will transform every setback into a stepping stone towards success. With heart, persistence, and an unyielding spirit, you can turn your dreams into reality and forge a path that reflects your true potential. The road may be long, and the obstacles may be many, but with the will to win, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. So go forth with confidence and determination. Harness the will to win and let it propel you to heights you never thought possible. Your journey towards success is defined not by the challenges you face, but by the strength and resolve with which you meet them. Embrace the power within you and let your will to win lead you to victory.